I never freeze. Ladies and gentlemen, I've already got around 40 games set up for y'all. And that is why I'm saying, chat, I hope we can do this. 6 hours if you don't die. Who said I've ever died? Chat, first attempt, ladies and gentlemen. We also, ladies and gentlemen, we don't have fire sales. No fire sales this game. Bro, I need to play more Zetsubo, man. I love that map. It's like the setup is a little bit bad, but then after you get through the setup, it's pretty nice, man. It isn't that difficult. If you don't know the strategy, it's just pick up the turbine, leave every single door closed. We got my homie Leroy also locked up in here with the key. But yeah, it's also good to run in front of them like that. In BO2, one in the chat, if you notice this, if you ever go up to a zombie in BO2, they actually get stunned for a second. When you just walk up to them, they get stunned for a second and then they hit you. Whereas in BO3, as soon as a zombie touches you, you get hit. As soon as a zombie touches you. But in BO2, you can literally, look, you see, sometimes they actually give you like a moment before they start hitting you. Do I watch UFC? No, but I'll tell you what my one UFC story was. So I went to Texas. I went to a YouTuber's house in Texas. Like, they were hosting a party. And I'm not going to say who the YouTuber's name is, but it was very weird watching, because we were all sitting there watching women's UFC, right? And it was America versus Japan. And so, granted, I am in America, and so every time the Japanese woman got her absolute teeth kicked in, all the Americans in the room were just like, yo, let's go! As soon as the American woman gets hit even once, silent across. I literally, as a Canadian, just being in the room, I couldn't stop, I couldn't help but laugh. I was like, bro, this gotta be the funniest thing I've ever seen. It was literally one of the funniest things I've ever seen. And like just the literal tonal difference in the room from the people watching UFC had me actually laughing. Like, dude, as soon as the American woman was getting hit, not a drop. You could hear a single drop of water in that room fall from the faucet. It was that quiet. It was so funny, bro. And then I would look at the people at the place, visibly pissed, bro. Visibly pissed. Out of 10, how hard would you say buried is? For me, it's like an 8 out of 10. It's not a hard round 100. It's just the timing. I've never done a round 100 where you're not shooting your weapon and you're only using building. There's a lot of little things with this strat for it to work. This is why I think I struggle with it. Because if you do one thing incorrectly, you can instantly die. Like how I did on my round 55 run yesterday, where like I didn't even have enough time to throw a monkey bomb after I got up. Instant death. I also find that this strategy after round 80 gets really hard, because the zombies become so fast that you almost have literally no chance. You have like no breathing room pretty much. Imagine this map with no paralyzer. This strat would be impossible. Chat, my YouTube suggestions, I watch everything on there. It's so bad. I watch like Christian YouTubers, workout videos. You got everything on my YouTube. Zelda, Call of Duty, COD in general, Bloons, Tower Defense. I watch freaking everything. I watch cooking too. Why are you Christian? Yes, I am. Proud to be. Jesus is on the name of my heart, ladies and gentlemen. Bloons is actually, chat, I'm gonna be honest, Bloons is the top 3 game of 2023 to me. Bloons goes hard. I love Bloons. It's such a relaxing game to just enjoy. I just want that Elden Ring DLC. Oh, chat, I forgot about that. When is that coming out, chat? Chat, when the Elden Ring DLC comes out, I'm gonna stream it. One in the chat if you're gonna go back to Elden Ring. Have you played Elden Ring? Yeah, I beat the whole game. And dude, I'm on new game like 7. So whatever this new DLC is, I'm just gonna be able to instantly destroy it. I'm so glad one game of the year. If anything, one game of the year last year, other than Elden Ring, I would have rioted. Like, listen, chat. I will give you 3 criteria here to tell you how a game of the year happens. This is the magic formula for game of the year. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Number 1, not a terrible launch. The game has to launch good, with no bugs, no delays, no issues, nothing. Good launch is recipe number 1. Recipe number 2, high review scores. People have to actually like the game, and it has to actually have content and a playable life cycle. And number 3, I think the one that people forget the most, is seeing clips of the video game on Twitter. And I know that's a random one, but whenever I see video game clips of a game on Twitter, it proves to me that that game is doing something new that people should be watching. And if you hit all 3, like Elden Ring did, you will literally have a game of the year on your hands. God of War Ragnarok had 2 of the things. Great launch and good content. But you know what it didn't have? Good clips on Twitter. It was a story game, and you can't clip that game and put it up on Twitter. Even in the last year, AI has jumped enormous lengths. Yeah, I agree. That's why, chat, like, I think by the... Dude, I'm scared to see what the world is going to be like when I'm really old. When I'm, like, 80 years old, what is the world going to look like? It's going to... Dude, it's going to either look super utopian or super dystopian. One of the two. I can't tell. But I know one thing. It's going to be corrupt. Furry City. Yep. Well, chat, that's the other thing. All it takes is one world leader to click one button and all the world's nukes go off and everybody dies. Does anybody like the new Modern Warfare 2 MP? 1 in chat if you do, 2 in chat if you don't. Does anybody actually like it? I honestly know, I want to know if anybody actually like plays the new COD's MP. I don't. I'm gonna be honest, chat, I don't. I do not like it. Like the whole weapon tuning system and all the different attachments. To me, the new Modern Warfare 2 MP feels like a play to win type of game. So the people that have the more hours on the game, you're just gonna get decimated by them because they have literally the better statistical guns. And SBMM, just no thank you. I'm gonna be honest, chat, I just think like modern COD games are pretty much dead because of SBMM. Like SBMM has actually ruined all of MP, I feel like. It's really sad, but I believe it's the truth. What was your least favorite round 100? I don't know, chat. What do you guys think was my least favorite round 100? Honestly, okay, I'm gonna be honest. I actually enjoyed Shang. No, I'm gonna be honest. Alpha Omega. Alpha Omega. It was Alpha Omega. That one was just so boring. I did it in my first attempt. You just grab a ballistic knife. You don't even need a pack punch. You don't even need to use half the mechanics in the map. Knifing for 5 hours straight. It was Alpha Omega. Yeah, Alpha Omega was just so boring. Like, chat, any human being can get to round 100 on Alpha Omega. It is not hard at all. Oh, this is gonna be hard. I'm really bad at cycling out the turbine. To be honest, I am not good at cycling this thing out. I have to get better at doing it. I guess I'm only gonna do every 4 turbines, I guess. Because that would, dude, that was only like, what, 3, 4? That was really... I guess it's only 3. I thought it was more than that, though. I thought it was 5. That was way too close. Again, I have to farm another max ammo at the end of this one. I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna have to start counting them. I'm gonna have to start counting the turbine usages. Yeah, I'm gonna have to count how many times we use them now, so I can make sure that I don't get bullied. Ooh, they really went all around me there. I honestly, if I got stamina, that would literally be all I need. Yes, yo! Oh, this is literally all I need. Oh, I don't even need to go back now. That's literally it. The other ones are mule kick and double tap, but I don't need double tap. There's no freaking, there's nothing here. Yo, that was the one we needed. Only 2 to 3 more hours till round 100. Can you imagine? 2 to 3 more hours for 20 rounds. That's what I'm saying. I'm going to celebrate every single round we hit from this point forward. So we're 7 rounds away from PB here. Chat, what number of subsurface is this? Is it 2 or 3? I can't remember. This could be 2 or 3. I'm not sure. Honestly, I'm just gonna better be safe than sorry. I'll just break it earlier, if anything. How can John Cena be in a movie if nobody can see him? Exactly. That's why he's the greatest publicity ever. Because nobody can see him. Yet everybody knows he's in the movie. Favorite video game? Chat. I feel like when people ask me that, they want me to say something other than zombies. But to be honest, I put so much game time on zombies with the round 100s. I feel like this has to be my favorite video game at some point. But bro, I like so many other video games. Bloons Tower Defense, Kingdom Hearts, CSGO Surf. I really love to CSGO Surf. I love surfing. I have like 400 hours on surf. I loved watching Leafy's like surf videos, and I was like, bro, I want to learn how to do that. And so I learned how to do that. Surf is so much fun. I'm pretty good as well. I'm not like insane, but I can do some maps. Will you play CS2 when it comes out? I'll definitely give it a shot, because I do have like skins on CS2 and stuff, and so it'll be interesting, you know. Have you watched Walking Dead? I stopped after Beth died in like season 5 because I just felt like the show was becoming a little Midorinsky. Spoilers? Bro, The Walking Dead is just everybody dies. That's what you need to realize. And that's why I stopped watching the show, because I was like, this is a terrible writing element. Why should I ever care about a character that's gonna die? Literally every main character dies. Okay, then what is the point? That's like if Oda made One Piece and was like, okay, Luffy's gonna die. Then there's gonna be a new captain of the Straw Hats. Oh, and now this person's gonna die. It's just terrible writing. Isn't half-ass all CODs nowadays? Yes and no, but listen, Black Ops Cold War was made during the pandemic, and it was somehow a better game than Call of Duty Vanguard. And it was made in 6 months. So chat, the bar is not high. The bar is not high for a good Call of Duty Zombies game, in my opinion. Roblox has a better COD Zombies community than the actual COD Zombies community at this point, and that is literally not even me lying. Oh yeah, Leafy is on Rumble. Chat, Leafy is on Rumble. I literally saw that today. No, legit, Leafy is on Rumble. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, Rumble is gonna become the new, like, OG YouTube, apparently. And I feel like people get paid more on Rumble because they probably take way less of a cut than YouTube does. So I think that's a better team than YouTube. Yeah, I think Rumble honestly could actually take a lot of YouTube people. Personally, I don't think there's enough good content on Rumble for me to go, but one of these days. Thoughts on the layoff of JC from Deviation Games? I'm kind of worried for the company. Listen, I'm gonna buy their game no matter what, solely out of curiosity, because I'm very curious as to what Blundell and JC were working on. That's number one, okay? Number two, yeah, they don't work there anymore, both JC and Blundell, and so I don't have the same expectations as I do for that game, but I still want to see what exact it is that they put out. When is their game meant to be coming out? At this point, we really don't know. Like, chat, think about it. We have not seen one screenshot or concept art even, let alone a gameplay trailer or anything like that. So it makes me wonder. I feel really good about this run, chat. We're finally gonna be done buried, chat. I've been doing burieds around 100 for how long, chat? It's been at least a year. At least a year of me trying to get this one. It has actually been a good amount of time since I've been trying to go for this. I think maybe I even started back in 2021 as well. I think for sure, probably like a year or two to get this one, bro. Which is crazy. A year or two to be getting this round 100? I cannot believe this. Any downs this run? I had 2 downs on the same round. Round 77. But ever since then, I've been holding strong. Chat, time predictions for round 100. I'm gonna guess 8 hours on the dot. Ooh. Oh! Oh! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh. Oh my gosh. This is way too stressful. This is way too stressful. Yeah, I'm guessing 8 hours on the dot here. I took a little bit long on doing a couple extra things here and there. How much is my ass sweating, ladies and gentlemen? Buckets. You know the ALS bucket, ice bucket challenge? That was all from my ass. That's the worst thing I've ever said, bro. Scarlet and Violet, I'm gonna be honest, chat, it should have never released. That game was wannabe Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and it was so mid. It literally looked like I was playing the game on a Game Boy Advance as well. Pokemon MMO with every region. I don't understand why Pokemon doesn't just make that game yet. Gen 10 should literally be every single region. Someone told me they're adding Ice Spice to Street Fighter. Chat, true or false? That sounds cap. We have to do it perfect again. We have to do this perfect again, bro. Oh, no. Honestly, I really just need Jug and Vulturade. Those are like the 2 perks I can do it with. I'm not going to waste 8 hours like this. The 4 perks I really need are Jug. I have Jug. Vultureade. Stamina Up. And is there anything else that I need, chat? I can't get Quick Revive. I can't get Quick Revive anymore. I will hit the round 100 before I get Quick Revive again. So Quick Revive is not on the table. I'm thinking Jug, Vulturade, and Speed Cola, and Stamina Up. I think those are our 4 perks. This looks like it's end of round here. Oh, maybe not. I don't know. I'm also going to be getting another max ammo here. I'm gonna be getting another max. That's the plan here. Oh, no stamina up is literally a crime. I'm done. I'm done with buried. I'm done with buried. I'm done. I'm gonna count that as hitting the round 100. I'm done. I'm not gonna do it again.